gosh. This is so awesome. Welcome back to the pot. I'm Moran. The energy is so good today. Energy is so real right now. I have a lovely friend with me right now. Awesome, talented individual. What? What? Why you keep cheesing at me so hard?
I'm not doing anything.
You just look at just.
Am I not supposed to look at you?
I'm not saying you're not supposed to look at me, but it's like, I don't know. It's like you want to say something, but you're not going to like say something. No, but all jokes aside, man, I have a really, really awesome, talented, just all around great person. Hannah Washington.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
She's so nervous. I don't understand why.
I just get really weird. I feel like I don't normally I don't want to say I don't like talking, but it's weird for me to talk when I don't have anything to say, really.
Well, we're going to make you say stuff. How about that?
If you start asking questions, I'll answer. But I don't know.
Last time I saw you, you told me you were going to the Navy.
Yeah.
What happened? I'm just curious.
I did that, and I went there, and I made it through like half of boot camp, and all this stuff happened, and they tried to say that my heels were fractured, and that just opened a door for them to do a bunch of other scans and stuff, and they told me my bone density was too low to be in the Navy. So I got disqualified.
You got disqualified from the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that was possible.
Yeah.
Like during boot camp.
No, I didn't think so either, but apparently, yeah. So then I had to spend 2 weeks there in a separations barrack before I got to go home.
Wow.
So.
Did you get paid for any of this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But then there was the first uniform issue was like Diddy bag, and that was around $900 that they just took out. I never saw it.
Oh, that's so lame.
So, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's nice to be back. I guess it's not so bad, and I've come to accept that. But it's an interesting story, I guess.
Very interesting. That's real true. And the coolest thing happened because Hannah, she was 30 minutes early for this interview. All jokes aside, I was in my car because we were supposed to, meet at a different time. I was in my car. So we were like, where are you? I was like, in my car. Where are you? She's like, I'm here waiting for you. So all you people out there, when this girl blows up, just know that she's very studious. She would never be late. But all jokes aside. You're an artist.
Mm-hmm.
You're a great artist.
Thank you.
And I mean that unbiasedly.
Thank you.
You are really dope. How long have you been making music?
Oh my goodness. I don't even know.
You don't know?
I know. Let me see. Okay, let me think. I think when I first started producing on the computer, I want to say that was 2012.
Okay, awesome.
Or no, to the end of 2011. And then it was 2012 that I did my first show on Halftime Hip Hop Show. And then since then, I've kind of been, I don't know, because, when you say you want to do music and everyone's like, okay, well, focus on school. And so I'm like, okay, it's just a hobby. But once that happened, I actually decided, no, I could actually make music and perform it and got more confident. Just investing my time into doing that.
That's real.
So probably 2012.
That's awesome. So who are some of your inspirations?
Okay, I love Kanye West.
Okay.
I'm going to throw that out there.
Kanye 2020.
A lot of people hate him, but I think he really did a lot for just music in general. And there was a period of time I liked Kid Cudi. I've stopped listening to a lot of music. I just listen to instrumentals now.
Awesome. So Sango and that type of lane?
Sometimes. There's an app called 8 Tracks, and I mostly just listen to that, and it just shuffles it. And I've listened to, in my car, I listen to, 91.9, the jazz radio.
Yeah.
I don't know, other than, who else? Lana Del Rey was cool for a bit.
What happened?
I really just stopped listening to music. I've stopped downloading new music. I don't know. I just really don't. I don't want to say I don't have time to listen to music, but I feel like I just don't have time to listen to music. Or there's just so much going on, and I'm an introvert. I'm actually a really big introvert.
Why?
So, why?
Yeah.
I just am. I don't know if people can choose to be an introvert or an extrovert.
Because we were talking earlier, and she was talking about how she's so shy, which is so like. You remember that night when we went to what's that spot by the Drunken Unicorn?
MJQ.
Yeah, we was at MJQ. You was lit. You were so lit. I don't understand how you could be shy.
Well, I knew. So everyone else there was. Well, I had two of my sisters with me, and Chantel was there, and then other people that I knew from music. And so having performed at Drunken Unicorn, and then just kind of moving next door to MJQ, I felt like it was kind of my place.
You were in your comfort zone?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so, I mean, I actually am really good at socializing, but it's just, it just kind of tires me out. So introverts, no, extroverts, if you have a hard day, you want to go out and you want to party and talk to people, and that's how you feel better. But introverts, like if I have a long day, I want to go home and I just want to sit in the quiet and just collect myself, I guess.
And just chill.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but I've seen you perform, and you're really good. You are a really good performer. You kept my attention the entire time. And I'm not just saying that because we're cool. Like, I mean that sincerely. And it's just weird. You're so good and you're so shy. And you have that awesome coffee addiction.
Oh.
How did this coffee addiction come about?
Transition. I actually went to Miami this past weekend.
Oh, word?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why?
And why?
Yeah.
Birthday.
Happy belated?
No, not mine.
Oh.
My significant other.
Happy belated?
And he got me to try Cubano, a shot of Cubano. And I've never really liked coffee before. I never understood it. And it actually, it like puts me to sleep kind of. It doesn't wake me up. I know, it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
But it tasted really good.
I'm sure.
And then at some other point before we came back to Atlanta, I got more coffee, and it just tasted so good. And then, and then I went to class today.
How was class?
It was okay. Oh, actually, okay. So I'm going to be kind of nerdy because I'm so excited about it now that I'm back in school. But I was out of school for 2 years because I couldn't go back in. I didn't have money. And
that is so honest.
What?
What you just said, that is so honest. But go ahead.
But yeah, so this time, like, I'm back in there. Okay, I'm 24 now. And a lot of the people in there are like 18, 19. And so that's 5 or 6 years difference.
Yeah.
I walked in my first day of classes, and people are taking Snapchats of themselves in class and on a computer and just not paying attention. And I get it, because when I first went to college, I mean, I wasn't doing that. But there were times where I was like, okay, well, there's no attendance policy. I know that I'm caught up in the class. I don't need to go. And I would kind of sit in the back or in the middle or something and multitask. And but this time around, I'm like, no, I'm paying for this. I want to be here. I want to finish my degree. It's really important. So I sit in the front of all my classes. And so we had a German exam, I think last week. And I just got it back, and I got 133 out of 129.
Wow. So you are a musician, an introvert, you have a coffee addiction, and you're a nerd. I don't understand how this can be
I'm motivated.
Oh, okay.
Everyone thinks being a nerd is, I don't know, not, well, some people think it's cool. But I think it's just motivation. I want to get good grades. I want to be able to say that. Because I never got Hope Scholarship. So I kind of really want that, and I really just want to graduate with hopefully straight A's, and I really want my degree.
Awesome.
I really want to finish that.
Go get that. Go for it. So what are you majoring in exactly?
Now I'm majoring in journalism with a concentration in public relations and a minor in art.
Wow, that is tight. So do you find it difficult being an artist and a student?
Kind.
How so?
Yeah. Well, the problem before, I think, was when I first started doing music. See, I stay up all night sometimes because that's when I get really creative. And so before, the problem is that I didn't have enough time to do school. And then, because whenever I got inspired, I was like, okay, well, I want to work on this. And then it's 4:00 in the morning and I have a class at 8 a.m. And it's kind of like, maybe this wasn't a good idea. Now it's probably not as bad because I've learned how to balance things better. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Good for you. So when's the graduation? so we can bum rush and.
Hopefully, 2017, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
cool.
technically a junior.
Awesome.
So I still have like 2 more years.
Hey, like you said, you're motivated. You want your degree, so go for it. Go get it. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? So you just had a show recently at Vinyl, right? How was it? How was it being back on stage?
It was interesting. Let me see. It was interesting. There were a lot more people came out this time, and I wasn't nervous, but I always, anytime that I perform, I just want to say energy, and I just
adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and so I'm like walking around like getting excited, and then I go on stage, and I don't want to say nervous, but I just feel like I just have all this energy building up that I have to let out. And knowing that I have to do it in kind of like a calm way because all my songs are like kind of, and everyone before me was doing like, they had a punk band and then like really upbeat music. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to like take it down a little bit, just relax. And because I used to always feel weird when I perform my music, it really is just kind of like meditating. And I always thought that was weird because when other acts go on and they jump around the stage, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't do that, but just, calm down. And but it was fun. It was really fun. And I actually had a new song that I had written, I think like the week before then. And,
awesome.
I haven't put it out yet because I want it to be professional. I want to do it professional.
Hey, I understand. When it comes to your art, you have to take your art serious. So I'm a fan, and I'm not going to tell you what to do with your art. So if it has to be professional, you're the one that's giving it to us. By all means, do what you got to do. So you have a lot of good songs. One of my favorite songs by you is Practice. Like, I really like that song a lot. So out of your catalog, what song means the most to you?
Ooh, what means the most? I don't know if I could pick just one because each song, when I wrote it, meant something very special at that time. But as far as what I can answer, what song do I like to listen to the most is out of the ones that I have put out now is probably Floating Away. I like it. It's upbeat. It's catchy to me. I like it. But my new song, which is called Lost, which I haven't put out, I'll email it to you or something.
Awesome.
But I really like that one.
Well,
mostly because that's the newest song I put out, and before that, I didn't make a song for. It was close to 2 years that I hadn't put out a song.
Wow, it's just like the circle of life is like so real. It's like music, school, Navy, chill, back to school, music.
Yeah.
Like that is insane, but everything happens for a reason, and for what I can tell, you're in a good space right now, and that's really good. So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me see. I'll be 29. The pause made it sound really horrible. Where I am right now isn't too bad. Obviously, I definitely want my degree.
Awesome.
I definitely want to already have my degree. I really am working on. See, I feel like before I left for the Navy, I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't really. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, when I started college, okay, I need to go to school because that's what you're supposed to do. And then in between that time, I realized, no, I really like doing music, and I could do this. But then you have everyone else kind of stuck in a certain mindset saying, no, you need to focus on school and do music as a hobby. Well, if you're putting all your energy, what you're putting your energy into isn't your plan A, you're never going to get anywhere with it because it's just a side project. And then, so after that, it was around that same time that I couldn't get any money to go back to school. And I just had a bunch of time off that I was just trying to figure out how to, I kind of went into survival mode, I feel like. Just how to, because I had to start paying back all my student loans and everything, and it was just crazy. And then that's when I was looking at, okay, well, maybe I should go into the military because it will help me finish my degree and start a career and just give me that support. And which is why when they were like, okay, well, you're disqualified, I'm like, okay, well.
Bye.
But then they keep you there for 2 weeks and it kind of, I don't want to call it prison, but it just felt like prison, like just waiting to go home and not being able to do anything. But I had a lot of time to just figure out what I wanted to do. And it was nice because I was still getting paid while I was there. And I was just like, okay, well, I can get my life together and I don't really have to do anything else. And then I came back and just decided to focus on what I can do. And luckily through that, technically I'm a veteran. I have the paperwork. I'm technically a veteran. So I can, it looks good on just applications and stuff. And it helped me be able to go back to school. And then being there, you're awake, what is it, 16 hours a day? You're awake.
Wow.
And then a lot of the time you're standing and you're having other people tell you what to do, which for someone who's very artsy and creative, that was the complete opposite of what I would prefer and just very stressful because they make it that way. So my thing was, okay, well, I want to do X, Y, and Z. So if I can stay awake for 16 hours a day on my feet, having somebody else yell at me to do things that I don't want to do, that I kind of think are pointless, I know that I could go to school and do my music and do everything necessary to get where I want to be. Because there's no excuse. There's no excuse. I can't, oh, well, I'm tired. Okay, well, so I know that I could stay up and do all my classes in one day and then do whatever else after and wake up the next morning on very little sleep and get things done because that's what you have to do.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to stay focused on your focus. And for what I could tell, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You are amazingly amazing. And I just want to see you win.
Thank you.
I just want to see you snatch up all these W's